Hello fellow YouTubers. I'm here to share another 12 by 12 layout or two. The background paper is either Yes Please or Lucky Charm. I forget which. It is, and so are these papers. It's from the Amy Tangerine American Crafts collections. I get Lucky Charm and Yes Please confused. I don't know why. This is an 8 by 10 photograph. I always struggle with those 8 by 10 photos, but I don't think this turned out too bad. This is my son right in the heart of Times Square. One of his buddies actually works for the airlines. So this year he put my son on his list for buddy companion passes. So basically my son can fly almost anywhere in the United States for under $50 round trip. Now he just went on the buddy pass in February and he's already been to Vegas and New York. But you know what, he just turned 30. You know, he's living at home. Actually, you know, he helps to pay here. He pays rent, utilities and stuff. So it's not like he lives with mommy and daddy. He pays his way. He should do this. I definitely support he should go somewhere at least once a month. This bread over here, Life is Good, is Melody Ross. This bread is October afternoon, 9 to 5. You'll see my little stars. And camera is Studio Calico. It reads, Today was a day. And this actually came from a collection ephemera pack, but I don't know what it was. It says, wake up 7:45 a.m., clock in 8:01 a.m., clock out 1:04 p.m., board plane 1:50 p.m., land in Newark 3:57, picture in Times Square right around midnight, board the plane 2 p.m., land back in Cincy at 4 p.m. So what happened, his friend calls and says, hey, I'm in New Jersey, about 20 minutes outside of New York, for a meeting. Want to meet me? So Eric leaves work. I mean, he's got a good job. Do you hear that, ladies? And he's not really single, but I don't think the girl he's with is the one for him. So, you know, if you're interested in a nice Italian boy with a wonderful kid, a great job, a sexy car, and most important, a wonderful mother-in-law. That's me. A scrappy mother-in-law. Let me know. My husband says if he brought a girl home who did scrapbook layouts, she could have a felony and you wouldn't mind, which is kind of true. Anyway, his buddy calls him at work, says, I'm out here, and do you want to catch up with me? My son says, sure. He leaves work, he flies in the house, throws his backpack together, and he's gone. They had a great time. He was there just overnight and was home within probably 30 hours. Let me zoom in. And Justy, if you're watching, I had this 8 by 10 developed at Walgreens, and guess what? It was free. Every now and then, if you're on their mailing list, Walgreens will do like free 8 by 10s, free collage pictures. You can't beat it. Oh, I forgot to read that journaling to you. Here, hang on. I don't know, where did I hear that from? Today was a day. Out of the blue, Steve called to see if you wanted to meet him in New Jersey. You ran in, grabbed a duffel bag, and was out the door in 10 minutes. I told you your 30s would be great. And I outlined a few things with my black precision marker. Let's get another one in. Okay, you got to see something though. Look at this guy in the background. I'll zoom in, but he's right here. And look at him doing the heart thing. I don't know if he was doing that because he saw Steve taking Eric's picture or what, but I thought that was so funny. Okay, next. This is from his Vegas trip. Cardstock is Basil. Great gray color. I wish I knew what the name of it was. This is from Hey You, Hey Boy, one or the other, basic gray. I've had these alphabets for probably 7 years. Ordered them from QVC, one of their scrap fairs years ago. It's the first really expensive item I ever bought, and it says overrated. This is a picture of Gucci in Las Vegas, Nevada. The buttons are from my stash. I have no clue. And this isn't a button. It's like a bling, a jewel. Here are some little goosebumps up here, and I'll zoom in, and some goosebumps down here. You'll see these are just little stickers from various lines, some enamel dots, and it says get over it. I stamped that. Just saying, and it is what it is. I feel like Gucci is kind of overrated. I'm not much for Gucci. But it is a great picture. And it says, I don't know what it is about Gucci, but it's never really done a thing for me. I'm more of a Chanel, Versace, Louis Vuitton, Marquesa, Hermes type of girl. And now that I am older and wiser, Delta Burke clothing and Dooney Burke on HSN FlexPay works just fine for me. So, as the title says, Gucci is way overrated. In my humble opinion, I put. Now listen, my closet is not filled with Versace, believe me, but I love looking at the different fashions. This is a pretty simple layout. I'm doing an album for him that'll include pictures from all of his travels. And I'm just loving the colors from Vegas. So, there you go. Let's get another one in. All-time favorite pictures to scrapbook. It's the colors. I mean, who needs girls if your son is going to travel to faraway, colorful places like Vegas? Anyway, this is New York Hotel. I use the background is Studio Calico. Those embellishments are from the Studio Calico ephemera pack. I do not know where these brands are from, but I have a huge bag, like one of those oversized Ziploc baggies that we were like putting our 12 by 12 papers in for a while. I have one of those filled, I mean slammed with brands, and I gotta use them. So I'm just going through every layout before I share it with you guys and adding brands. This says Vegas, baby. The papers, I could not tell you where they're from. It's a mix match of papers. This I just bought, and I think this one, the Green Arrow, yeah, it's Doodlebug, take note. And I really like that collection. I only bought a couple of sheets of one paper, but I'll go back and get more. This is those chunky, thicker glitter stickers. This is that alphabet sticker. It's like gold on white on one side and white on gold on the other. I forget who did that. Studio Calico sequins. I don't know where that came from. I think it's Boy Crazy, My Mind's Eye. I matted everything on black cardstock so it would just pop out at you. You know these are Studio Calico, and Studio Calico. This film strip is Tim Holtz film strip. It's in that little silver can. You see that little spinner thing? That's from Boy Crazy, My Mind's Eye. And that stamp down at the bottom is an exclusive to Studio Calico kits, and I love it. Love, love, love it. I think that's it. Let me zoom in. Oh, these stamps, Life is Good and Sweet. I think that comes from one of my Technique Tuesday sets. The splattered paint is Sherbert. Mr. Huey's. I am just loving that stamp. And these thickers, it's been, I mean, in my case, do not shed too bad. Stop and go. Just the perfect brands. I'm trying to use a stash up. And there you go, guys. I think I'm going to leave now and get these uploaded. Hopefully it works. And I'll be back to share more layouts tonight or tomorrow. See y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your comments and for subscribing.